Right, so I got this video presentation here on the ideology, mechanics, rules, and benefits of MMM. Now, here's our outline. We're going to be looking at the ideology of MMM, mechanics of MMM, how it works, then the rules of MMM, benefits of MMM, growth, bonuses, and programs. Now, to start with, the modern world that we live today has an unfair financial system. Bankers and financiers work less but earn more money than all other workers who serve them as attendants. And the reason for that is because the banker has got money. Workers are easily fired after many years of hard work, and something important also to note is that the whole financial system in the world is a pyramid. The central banks are all connected to the United States Federal Reserve System, which sits at the head of this structure, and from that head, finances are distributed to the central banks of different countries and nations, and it cascades down to the banks of the various, the local banks of the various countries. Now, speaking about banks, banks deceive people, and it's quite difficult for a lot of folks to figure this out. But I think I'm going to try to help you understand this. Now, let's say we have two customers to a particular bank, and we have this banker Leonard, and he's got two customers, Stephen and Adam. Now let's say Adam wants to buy a bicycle from Stephen at a cost of $100. Now, but Adam's highest income that could serve for that purpose is just $10. So Adam just got $10. Now Adam's got to go to Stephen and say, okay, Stephen, I'm going to give you this $10 for a deposit payment or a part payment for the bicycle. Please do not sell the bicycle. I'm going to pay up shortly. And then gives that $10 to Stephen. Now remember, Stephen is not going to keep the money around, so he's got to make sure the money is somehow gets to the bank and be safe. So Stephen goes to deposit the $10 in the bank. Now, and Adam will have to need a loan of $90 to make it $100. So Adam goes to the bank, the same bank that Stephen banks with, and goes to the banker Leonard and say, okay, I need a loan of $90, and Leonard will get him through all the bureaucracies and documentations. And then after which, Leonard will give him a date, a set date for him to come to pick the $10. Now the $10 is not available in the bank, so Leonard sets a schedule such that when he gets a deposit, that's when you have to transfer that money to Adam, and then he waits for Stephen. Now after Stephen deposits the money, he's got $10 to give to Adam. So when Adam comes the next day, he hands over the $10 to Adam, and Adam goes back and gives the money back to Stephen. Now let's look at this way. Adam will have to go 9 times to Leonard the banker to make the money up to the $90. And when he does that, he's going to have the $90 to give to Stephen in addition to the initial $10, and that will make $100 that Stephen deposits to the bank. So total money generated from the cash flow of $10 amazingly is $200. Now you can see that the same $10 was what moved around in circles, moved around in this cycle, and turns out to become $200. So you see that the cash flow around has been used by the bank to generate profit of $90 for themselves. Not any labor, no labor, no extra work, no mining job done, just by allowing the cash flow around. This is amazing. This is an amazing secret. And you know, when that loan is taken by Adam gets his bicycle, but in reality he's indebted for a long time, and in most cases this is what happens in the real world. So you have that you'll have to pay up, or in some situations get more loans to clear up the previous loan. And this is how a lot of people in the world are in slavery. And we can also note that this same $10 that moved around to get $200 total sum can also move around in these circles in more times and end up generating even $1 million or even $1 billion. Amazing. But then someone may argue that the banker Leonard is indebted to Stephen, and he's got to pay back to Stephen $100. But in a real case scenario, the banks have not only one Stephen, and also not only one Adam. They'll have several Stephens and several Adams out there. So you find that the banker Leonard simply takes another $100 from another Stephen, and to balance up the debt of this, the debt to pay to Stephen. That's the first Stephen. So in real sense, the bank's debt is virtual. It exists only on the paper or in the computer. It will never be paid in reality. So it's clear there's need for a new fair financial system. So what then is MMM? We'll look at the mechanics. What then is MMM? MMM is a global mutual aid fund, World People's Bank, financial social network, or any other definition, but definition isn't really the issue here, or the title is not the issue. The point is, it's a voluntary informal association of millions and millions of people throughout the world who are not comfortable with the slavery of the current world's financial system. Now, how does MMM, how does it work? What's the mechanism of MMM? In MMM, people help each other. Today you help, and tomorrow you'll be helped. This is the main principle of MMM. It's a kind of common storage box where people save their money and then take it when needed. In other words, MMM makes the people, you and I, the bank. Now, in MMM, also very importantly, there is no central account where all the system money flows to. And you know, if there's a central account, some money could easily be stolen from there. Also, the money is only on the banking accounts of the participants themselves, on a lot of thousand and million private accounts. Participants transfer to each other directly without intermediaries. MMM only regulates the process, nothing more. So when you announce willingness to assist, say for example $100, you'll be rewarded in your personal office with 100 Mavro, a currency on the platform, on the online platform, and they will immediately start growing. Your Mavros, your 100 Mavros will immediately start growing. A month later, these 100 will become 130 Mavros, and thereafter you can request for assistance worth $130. Now, what are the benefits of participating in MMM? There are benefits, mind-blowing benefits on MMM. in spite of the monthly 30% marvel growth, there are benefits such as bonuses and programs. Now we have 3 bonuses in MMM. We have registration bonuses, and then we have referral bonuses and guiders bonuses. Now, what are the registration bonuses? Registration bonuses are bonuses of $20, $50, and $100, depending on the range of which a person contributes. And then we have referral bonuses. We have referral bonuses of 10% or whatever your referral or the one whom you referred, 10% or whatever that person must have given and not just pledged. And then we have guidance bonuses. Guidance bonuses are a guider can set up a community, and those in the cascade within him, within his community or within his group, can receive such bonuses. Now, what are the bonuses? Bonuses are his immediate downline. He could get 5% from each of them, and then the second line below he could get 3%, and then below 1%, and so on. Now, MMM also organizes several programs, a lot of training programs and charity. These include public enlightenment seminars organized by guiders, special trainings for guidance and consultants and managers, charitable donations by members of the community to disaster affected areas, and so on and so forth. Remember, there was a time when the world was in the farming age. Later it moved to the industrial age, the educational age, and then the information age. Now we're moving into something different. The farming age just comprised of people, and the industrial age comprised of people and industries. The educational age comprised of people, industries, and research. The informational age just comprised of people, industries, research, information technology. The wisdom age is comprised of people, industries, research, information technology, universal principles. An example of universal principle is providing help and receiving back with growth. Thus, MMM is a pioneer movement in the wisdom age because it adopts, and in addition, a universal principle in addition to information technology, people, research, and industries. In addition, it adopts a universal principle of giving and receiving in increases. All right, thank you. Thank you.